What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If you're stopping by the channel for the first time, please consider subscribing to my channel. And while you're at it, smash that like button for me. I really would appreciate it. Also, hit that post notification bell so that you're notified every time I upload a new video. Tesla came out with their Q3 earnings report, and it was a mixed bag. Now, I know some of you guys are Tesla lovers out there, and that's okay. I used to be a Tesla lover, but not anymore. So let's dive into why Tesla had a mixed bag of reviews when it came to their Q3 earnings report. Well, first off, revenue came in pretty strong for Tesla. Expectation was about 26 billion for Q3, and they came in 28 billion. So that was pretty dang on good. Here's where they got into a little bit of trouble on diluted EPS, earnings per share. Expectation was about 56 cents per share, and Tesla came in at 50 cents per share. So they beat on top line, but they did not beat on bottom line profitability, which is a concern for a lot of investors. Therefore, after hours, the stock price dumped. Will that last? I don't know. I think for right now it will, but you know, Tesla's pretty resilient. They're still the #1 EV company in the world. They do the most production, and they got the biggest charging station network as well. What happened? Well, costs associated with the tariffs have impacted Tesla both on a direct and an indirect standpoint. Direct, because obviously cars cost a little bit more, and indirectly because of obviously the supply chain needed to put those cars together costs more. Coupled with an increase in cost from tariffs and then losing the EV tax credit of $7,500, it hit Tesla in the pocketbook, in the profitability, right? What is the future for Tesla? I don't know, guys. I'm not an expert on Tesla. I'm not an expert on the stock market or anything like that. I'm just a regular guy here on YouTube giving you his opinion. My recommendation is go out and do your own homework on Tesla and figure out what you think. But what I think, Tesla will be fine. Again, #1 EV company in the world, guys. And of course, their CEO, Elon Musk, is the richest man in the world. He carries a big stick. Although a lot of people don't like him, there are a lot of people that do like him. Of course, he owns X, formerly known as Twitter. So he has a large bullhorn. And he's a guy that's influential. So, yeah, Tesla got a clean future ahead of him. Again, what will happen with the stock price? Y'all know how Tesla does. It'll go down for a little bit, then out of nowhere, poof, it'll go up by $50 a share, $75 a share, $100 a share, just out of nowhere. But based on the numbers, again, you had a mixed bag. But the people that love Tesla and have been in Tesla as long-term investors they're not gonna change that. They're gonna continue to invest in Tesla. For people who are just being introduced to Tesla, go out and do your homework. I mean, it's still the largest, most profitable EV company in the world by far. There's really no other 100% EV company out there that can rival Tesla. And remember, I've told you guys, in my opinion, Tesla's more of a, tech company who makes electric vehicles, as opposed to a electric vehicle company that throws a little tech into their product. It's the opposite, in my opinion. Therefore, that gives Tesla really some advantage over a lot of these other EV companies that are, trying to gain some market share. And right now, Tesla really controls the dominant market share. I know here in America, we ain't even close to having any EV company that can rival Tesla. China got a couple big ones over there that are trying to gain some market share, but they're not Tesla. right? There is no Tesla. And I think that's what gives Tesla stock the edge, is because they are so far in front of everybody else. It's hard to catch them, right? Let's move on to some other stocks that I believe have an impact over the stock market over the next week. Now, Tesla obviously is part of the Magnificent Seven. They already reported on October 22nd. But next week, on October 29th, you got 3 more Mag 7 companies reporting Q3s. You got Meta, Alphabet, and Microsoft. And I tell you, man, these are 3 of your giants. And I think you're going to see great results from these 3 companies. Now, that's just my opinion, my personal opinion. I'm not a financial advisor, and I'm not trying to play one here on YouTube. I'm just giving you my little opinion. I believe, based on history, all 3 of those Mag 7 companies will deliver on both top line and bottom line. But you also got, on the 30th, you got Amazon and Apple reporting. And if you've been following Apple, they've already been popping a little bit over the last week or so. So I think Apple is going to do fantastic. And I also think Amazon will do well. So you got 5 of the 7 Magnificent 7 companies reporting Q3s next week. And of course, you've already had Tesla, like I just talked about. And then the last one, and the biggest of the bunch when it comes to market cap, that's what I'm talking about, and that's NVIDIA. They report on November 19th, and that will round out the Magnificent 7. Also next week, we got the Federal Reserve meeting for FOMC, and that's going to be October 28th and 29th. And on October 29th, it's widely expected that the Federal Reserve will cut short-term interest rates, aka Fed funds rate, by 25 basis points. So there are your positive, hopefully positive catalysts to take the market higher next week. Don't forget about Friday, October 24th. You got the September CPI inflation report that will be coming out. And I think that report will come out at 8:30 a.m. Eastern time. So get yourself in position. I think Friday we will see inflation holding steady. And that's a good thing, right? Not increasing, not drastically decreasing, but if it's holding steady, that will go ahead and give the Federal Reserve the ability to reduce rates the following week on October 29th. Y'all drop me some comments down in the comment box and let me know what y'all think about these positive catalysts that I've just outlined for you. Do you think it's enough to get the stock market out of this dip we're in right now? We got out of the hole pretty good on October 20th, which was Monday. The stock market reared its head and started rolling and rallying. And then on Tuesday and Wednesday, it just fell apart. So drop me some comments down in the comment box and let me know what y'all think about those catalysts, and what do you think it will do for the stock market? Will you think it will start the rally, the end of the year rally? Love to get you guys' feedback on that. If you're stopping by the channel for the first time, guys, please consider subscribing, share the video, smash the like button. Thoughts become things. If you can see it in your mind, you can hold it in your hands. You guys keep chasing your greatness. Never stop believing in yourself. Stay healthy, get wealthy, and I'll catch you guys on the next video. Peace. Moomoo is going to give you some NVIDIA stock when you open up a new Moomoo brokerage account and make a deposit. All you got to do is get down to the first link in the description box. That's the Moomoo brokerage link. Click on it and get all the details on how you can get some NVIDIA stock. Don't delay, act today. Second link down in the description box is the Wealth Builders Financial Community on Patreon. Guys, all we do in that community is help each other build wealth, get to financial freedom, and passive income. If you want to be a part of our team, all you got to do is click on that second link. It'll take you over to Patreon, and then come sign up for the fastest growing financial community on Patreon. We'll call the Wealth Builders.